Let it be known, sons and daughters, that Satan was an acid head. Drink from his cup. Pledge yourselves. And together we'll all freak out.
Hello! Welcome back to the Black Leather Ice channel. Jason here. So, how's things, peeps? I just thought I'd pop on and show a few records. I want to show some new Everybody's Heavy Metal compilation LPs. So, yeah, let's get into it. But this is what we're listening to. Sonic Flower. Their first record. Cracking stuff. Links to Church of Misery and those boys. So, a wee while back, I was, hold on. Yeah, I seen a post by Dennis over at Analog Archives, and he was looking for somebody to make a copy of this compilation for him. This Metal Forces, Scream Your Brains Out, Demolition, and so yeah, I went and dug it out. My compilations are over here, the very bottom cover down here, and yeah, I dug it out for him, copied it and sent it to him, but it got me thinking about some compilations. I pulled out a couple of like old classic speed metal comps and stuff, so but yeah, this one's fantastic. I'm going to get on to the new Everybody's Heavy Metal ones in a minute, but yeah, this has got Leviathan on it, and Hobbs, Angel of Death, Aftermath, Anacrusis, and Atrophy, bands like that. Two tracks each. The Leviathan band features Chris Barnes, pre-Cannibal Corpse, but really good comp. And they got me picking out a couple of other things, like this speed metal one, which has a brilliant line on it too. Evil Has No Boundaries, and Hallows Eve, and Cryptic Slaughter, and Destruction, and Celtic Frost, Voivod, stuff like that. But when I was in there, looking for that compilation, I seen some new Everybody's Heavy Metal comps I haven't listened to in ages. So most of these comps, it's been a long time since I played them, so I dug them out, and I'm going to spin them over the next few days, and I'm going to drink beer and enjoy myself while I'm doing it. So, as I say, some of these I haven't listened to in a very, very long time. So, yeah, let's have a look. God knows what I'll be able to remember some of these. So these are all like the common garden variety fucking new Everybody's Heavy Metal comps. These were all the comps I picked up when I was getting really into this sort of stuff back in the 90s. And I would say if you were going to pick these things up in the way now, these are the comps that you would find first, you know. Unless you're very lucky and you get like you find a Scene of the Crime comp, or maybe the Rock Snacks comp or something like that, but these are all the common ones. So first up is Metal from Others. Probably the most famous comp came out on EMI Records 1980, didn't it? So famous for having the two Iron Maiden tracks on it, and this is Iron Maiden at their most snotty, absolutely amazing. It opens up a Sanctuary, and Wrathhead's on here as well. I think even Doug Sampson is still playing drums on this recording, on the Sanctuary recording anyway. It's got Sledgehammer, AF band, who were more of a Swedish band, but they were playing around that scene. Dave Dufort on drums. Praying Mantis, Capture City, which I love, was on this. But the Baphomet track, the Angel Witch is brilliant. Fight Back, the Apple and the Frog. Even the middle of the road stuff in this, it doesn't really have anything to do with the new Everybody's Heavy Metal. I enjoy it, like Blues and A by Cold and the Wet Sprocket. It's just a standard blues track, but it's got a good melody and it's got a good vibe to me. I enjoy the song. Bootleggers by Nuts. Nuts were a band that I think I have one of their albums from like 70, came out in 73 or something maybe. Doesn't really have anything to do with Everybody's Heavy Metal, but very important record. And when I found this one in the wild when I was younger, it was like finding the Grail. It was a big deal to me to find this because I'd heard so much about it. Yeah, it's got some crackers on it, like Baphomet by Angel Witch, the two Maiden tracks, superb stuff. Here's the second one. Cut Loud Volume 2. Trespass, end up with 2 tracks on this. One of These Days, which I absolutely adore. Storm Shade is the other track I do on it. But it's got Lady of Mars by Darkstar on it, which is another top tune to me from that era. And a lot of the new British heavy metal stuff, it's still a period in time that I love to explore. You know, there's still bands I'm in here and I never heard, and a lot of these comps turn me on to different bands. You know, and just piecing it together when I was a younger guy. You know, but what else on here? Zero's on here, White Spur on here. I can't remember what the Raid song sounds like. Chevy's on here. Easy Money, Telephone Man. It's got that 70s hard rock sound. I think that's a guy from Crocus singing on that. He must have been over in the UK trying to make it in the rock biz. Mother's Pride. This is the 4-tracker. This is definitely the runt of the litter. It has Quartz on it and White Spirit, Baby Jane, and Wildfire. It's alright. Here's a couple that came out in Ebony Records. Metal Fatigue. So this has like Savager on this, but I think this contains a lot of bands that only recorded and didn't record much after this. I can't really remember much of these bands, to tell you the truth. So Headhunters on this, Hotwire, Shell Shock, Strontium Dog, JD Band, Lonely Southern Road by Assassin I quite like, if I remember rightly. But I'm looking forward to spinning this one again. Yeah, Metal Fatigue came out in Ebony Records, probably 1982 or something like that. Here's another one came out in Ebony Records, Metal Plated. These Ebony comps had not just UK bands, but they had like bands from around Europe and stuff on it. There's a couple of French bands on this, like Vulcan, Demon Eyes are on this. But for the UK stuff, there's Badger and who else on this? Coma, they're from Scotland. Stallion are from England. But yeah, I haven't heard this in a very, very long time, so I'm looking to hearing it again, looking forward to it. This one's good, Metal Inferno. Now this has a version of Come to the Sabbath on it by a band called Widow, basically Black Widow. I don't know whether it was a rights thing or something, not sure. But this is cracking. This has got Friends of Hell by Witchfinder General on it, Venom do black metal on it, Cloven Hoof are on this, Demon Don't Break the Circles on it, brilliant. Blood are also on it as well. Dr. Vibes by Agent Witch is on it as well. So yeah, cracking. Metal Inferno. Here's one with a couple of bands that aren't new to British heavy metal on it. This has Anvil and Merciful Fate, isn't it? Merciful Fate do Black Funeral on this. Motormount by Anvil is on it as well. But yeah, opens up a Raven, Mind Over Metal, what a tune. You got Witchfind on here, Venom, Jaguar, Battle Axe, Tanker on it. Great stuff. Metal Ball, this probably came out in 82 or 83 on Neat Records. Here's the Freddie Rock Show, BBC recordings. So you've got like Spider. I was never a massive fan of Spider, but I like this track on it, the opening track. Diamond Head's on here, Sweet Savage. This is the first time I ever heard the band Black Axe. They do Edge of the World on this. Witchfind do Belfast on it as well. Stuff like that. Yeah, some of the BBC recordings are cracking. So good comp. Been a while since I played it. Here's one that came out in Guardian Records. This is the Rock's Caliber one. Featuring what, 7 bands or something on this, doing 2 songs each. Black Rose opens up with No Point Running. What a tune. Bronze Hat's pretty good. It's got Battle Axe on it. Satan do 2 tracks on here, Oppression and The Executioner. Under Den Linden are on it as well. Who had some members of Avenger and Satan in their early lineup. Schizophrenic. It's the only 2 songs I've ever heard of Schizophrenic on this, Exodus and Keep Right On. Keep Right On, I can't remember what it sounds like at all now. But yeah, really good comp. Came out in Guardian Records, probably, I don't know, 82 or something like that maybe. Here's a cracker that really captures the spirit of that era, I think anyway. The Lead Weight comp. So this opens up the Inquisitor by Raven. Absolutely amazing. I've always liked Cheetah by White Spirit. Axe end up creeping in here with 2 tracks on it. One of them is SS Gyro when they were called Axe. Sorry, Fist. Did I say Axe or Fist? They were originally called Axe, and they have the version, an early version of SS Gyro on this under that name. Came out in, I think it was recorded in '78 or something, so it's pretty early on. Blitzkrieg on this, doing Inferno, amazing. Aragorn with Noonday. Angel Dust by Venom, the version on this is amazing. And it's like Venom recorded this song, listened to it and went, no, we really need to mess this up, scruff it up even more, because it's fucking really good, this version of it. They just obviously wanted a raw sound on their first singles and stuff. So yeah, what else on this? The other Fist song on this is Thrown in the Pall. So yeah, brilliant comp, Lead Weight. Heavy Metal Heroes. This was the first time I ever heard Rabies by Witchfinder General, I think. This has got bits of Sin on it, Handsome Beast, Dragster, Split Beaver, Grim Reaper, to say, amazing. Really good comp. Heavy Metal Heroes. The Heavy Metal Records label, put that one out. Hold on a sec. Next up, Metal Explosion. This is more BBC recordings. You've got Gillen and stuff on this as well, but Extermination Day by Angel Witch is on this, and that was the first time I heard that track. Absolutely amazing song, so heavy. Samson are on this, Taurus, Trespass, Friend Mantis, Money, and more. But yeah, more really good BBC recordings. Another cracker from the MCA label, Brute Force. Opens up with its Electric by Diamond Head. What a tune. Raven are on this, Fist, Prowler, Sledgehammer. It's got Colin Pounds and Mick Underwood on it. MCA artists that they were probably just trying to keep in with the crowd, the younger crowd. But yeah, White Spirit and Crier, stuff like that. Really good. Really good comp. Take No Dubs that came out on Neat Records. Helen Backer on this, Black Rose, Avenger with Brian Ross singing. The Alien track on this is absolutely amazing. Could have done better. It has more of a 60s garage sound to me, 60s rock, garage rock sound, but it's an amazing song. I love that song. Yeah, Alien could have done better. Black Rose do Knocked Out, Avenger do Hot and Heavy Express. Helen Back do All Systems Go on it. Yeah, One Take No Dubs. Neat Records. Here's another really good one. New Electric Warriors. This came out in Logo Records. Got Race Against Time on this with the brilliant Bedtime. Silverwinger on it, Vardis, Oxum, Dawn Watcher. This is one that turned me on to a lot of bands that I didn't know back in the day. Taro, Turbo are on this, Buffalo, Bottle Torn Heroes. Yeah, really good comp, really fun comp. And I'm looking forward to playing that as well over the weekend. Here's the Lars one, the 79 Revisited, and this is compiled in hindsight, so the lineup on this is absolutely amazing. The choice of tracks is brilliant, isn't it? Diamond Head, and I think the first time I ever heard Hollow Ground was on this comp. Parallax are on it. I have this in CD as well, where you get the extra tracks. The extra CD tracks, like A to Z and all are on it. My parents bought me that from when they went on a holiday one year in Spain. They brought it home. My dad just seen that Iron Maiden was on it, and he thought to himself, he's bound to like some other stuff on this, so brought it back. Over the moon, brilliant. But this is the censored version. I think this may be the European press of it. Originally it had Thunderstick here. You can see him behind the pictures of Iron Maiden and Girls' School, but one of the band members in one of these bands, I think it might have been Jess Cox out of Tigers Upon Time, didn't like the idea of his face being on it because they got a bit of stick back in the late 70s and early 80s because of the Cambridge rapist and all that sort of stuff. Who used to was wearing the mask as well, but there's no denying it. It is a cracker, isn't it? Last one. New Wave British Heavy Metal. This is the one that came out in '91, and this is probably after the buzz after this record. Heavy Metal Records decided to put this comp together. This features stuff that was already on the Heavy Metal Heroes comp. Hands of Beast are on this. Twisted Ace with Firebird. I didn't like that song when I first heard this, but it really grew on me. I have it in single, and the more I played it, the more I absolutely love that song now. I never liked Rock Lives On by Shiva on this either, with that voice effect, Rock Lives On. But it grew on me too. The Grim Reaper track's brilliant on this. When I picked this up, I was looking forward to hearing Dragster, but when I played it, it's actually Brian Mantis with Captured City on this. And I have the CD of as well, and it's the same mistake on the CD, so that was a bit disappointing. Not because I really love that Brian Mantis track, you know. Captured City is an amazing song, but I'd never heard Dragster, so I wanted to hear a new band. But yeah, it's got Split Beaver and stuff on as well. Backstreet Woman by Jaguar. So these albums, I'm gonna get stuck into them. I'm gonna have a New Wave British Heavy Metal weekend, drink some beer, and blast those records. So yeah, that'll do me. Just quick fitted. Hope everybody's keeping well, and I'll see you soon. All the best. Bye.